Welcome to Inside Customs, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, country above self.
Welcome to Inside Customs here on Nationwide 90 FM, the program put on by the Jamaica Customs Agency, the JCA, in collaboration with Nationwide 90 FM. My guest this day is Mrs. Cheryl Brown. She is the manager, the Southern Region Department of Cooperatives and Friendly Societies, DCFS. Lady Cheryl, welcome to Nationwide.
Thank you, Mr. George Davis.
Mr. George Davis, we get the whole name. Merry Christmas to you. Well, I don't know if you celebrate Christmas, but, you know, I wish you all the best for the season.
Thank you, and I wish you was the same.
All right, good. All right, so the Department of Cooperatives and Friendly Societies deals with charitable organizations, correct?
Yes, it is.
And in dealing with charitable organizations, what does it look out for? What do charitable organizations have to get from the DCFS?
Okay, George, you know that the Charities Act was enacted in 2013
Yes.
when DCFS
Yes.
was given the authority to oversee charitable organization, registered charitable organization. Mm-hmm. So we are responsible for the registration, administration of the charitable organization.
Right.
So we ensure that all of these organizations want to maybe do something for the general public.
Yeah, they want to give back in
some way. Mm-hmm. So they are required to be registered with the Charities Authority as a registered charitable organization. So under the Charities Act, they are registered. They are required to provide us with certain requirements.
Yes.
For registration.
Yes.
And I don't know if you want me to list those.
You can give me some, man, of course, because people are listening, wondering what do I need to do to be in line with the rules and in line with the law. Yeah.
Okay, George. For registration of a charitable organization, they should submit their application accompanied by a non-refundable application fee of $5,000. They should have a TRN number. They should have proof of legal status. Each governing board member should fill out a fit and proper questionnaire, and they should submit a certified copy of that fit and proper questionnaire along with a wallet-size photograph certified also. They should have a financial statement in respect of the preceding financial year prepared by a registered auditor or accountant. If they don't have a financial statement,
yes,
because they might be the first time that they're going to be registered.
But
if they were operating as a charity before but were not registered, they are supposed to provide us with a financial statement, right?
Yes.
They are their board of directors. The board of directors is supposed to be fit and proper.
Yes.
So they will have to fill out the fit and proper questionnaire along with a certified photograph.
Yes.
And that photograph is to be certified by the same person who certified their fit and proper questionnaire.
Yes.
Right? They're supposed to have their TRN. Right? Those are some of the things, in addition to others.
Yeah.
All right. So when they're registered now, they're given an approved certificate.
Yes.
So the approved certificate allows them to access relief,
yes,
in terms of custom relief, transfer tax relief, property tax relief.
Meaning they don't have to pay those things.
They don't have to cost and GCT relief.
Yes.
So they are relief from those taxes.
Yes.
Right. So as a registered charitable organization, you're relieved from certain taxes.
Yes.
Right.
Here's the thing, now, Ms. Cheryl, because the reason this conversation is important, especially where the business of the Jamaica Customs Agency is concerned, you get so many stories, especially at this time of year, people bringing things in and say, but I'm carrying it to give away, and customs charge me this bag of money. I'm telling them, but it's a charity me I run. So they say, well, where is evidence that you're running a charity? And this is the problem a lot of people run in.
Exactly. So if it is that they don't have a up-to-date registered certificate, registered charitable certificate, the certificate cannot be expired.
Yes.
Right? It must be
current,
right? So when they're registered for the first time, they're given a 2-year certificate.
Yes.
Within that 2 years, they're supposed to be filing their returns.
Yes.
All right. So upon filing their returns, they will apply for a new certificate. So when they get the new certificate, it is uploaded on the custom ASICUDA system.
Yes.
The custom will know that their certificate is new,
yes,
and they are entitled to the relief.
Yes.
If it is that they don't have a current certificate, they will not be able to get those relief. In addition to that, when they're going to customs to get their relief, remember, they have a purpose,
yes,
a charitable purpose,
yes,
meaning that they are registered to do certain specific things.
Yes.
So if it is that when they go to customs, they are taking in different things from what they are registered to take in,
Yes.
they will not be allowed.
Yes. Yeah. So if you're registered as a charitable organization to bring in, say, for instance, items for children, so you're so giving things to children's homes or to organizations that assist children in need, and they're bringing in things for that you say, but other children don't use
Computer.
this. Yeah, I know
well,
all these
well,
things.
they will
Yeah.
be able to bring in computer if they're bringing it for children.
Children. But there are certain items which you're saying which are no, everybody knows that no, these are not child items. These are different. So what Cheryl is saying is that which you have been certified to bring in to the island as a charity, you can't deviate from that and expect to not pay the applicable duties
yes.
and say, well, it's a charity. It has to be what the charity was registered to do, is what you're saying.
Yes. If it is that they're bringing in things that is not aligned with their charitable purpose, they will be expected to pay the duties on those.
Yes. And that's a very clear, good distinction again. So you can bring in what you are certified to bring in. You can always bring in other things now. We don't have to pay the duty upon the other things.
Yes, on those, yes.
Simple as
on
that.
the other things.
Right.
Yes.
So ahead of this, well, not even ahead, we're in the season where today the Christmas is almost upon us. But as you see, and based on experience, the difficulties that importers who say they are charities, what are some of those difficulties that many of them will encounter now because they haven't followed the rules, based on your experience?
So if they go to the custom and if they don't have a valid certificate,
Yes.
they will not be able to clear their goods.
But then so the certificate expired. In November, the certificate expired, so they can't give me a blind.
No, it have to be a current certificate because they know before the certificate expires, they have 2 months that they can apply for the certificate and get the certificate before it is expired. You have 60 days before the certificate expires to apply for the certificate. If you don't apply for the certificate within that time, then you will have a delay in getting the certificate because it takes us at least 15 or so days.
To process.
Yes. So it is 60 days before the expiration of your certificate or 180 days after the expiration of the certificate that you have the opportunity to apply for the renewal. If it is that you apply after the 180 days, it is a re-registration and you'll have to submit a new application to access the charitable status.
What if I applied, Lady Cheryl? I applied, but based on when I applied for a new certificate, Christmas come up on me and I bring in some things because I want to bring in some things during the holiday season. But I have proof that my application is gone through, but I don't have the certificate yet. Can the same courtesies be extended to me as if my certificate was current? So in other words, I applied before the certificate expired, but the certificate has now expired, and I don't get the new certificate yet, but I am in the system as having applied. Do I get through on the strength of having proof of application, or I need something else?
No, man. Once we have the application in hand, and we can and it is approved that you have applied before the expiration date or within the timeline of the expiration date, then we will process the application. But however, you have other things that you have to consider. You have to ensure that you submit your annual return, Form 8. You have to submit your audited financial statement for that period.
Yes.
You have to be up to date, up to the current period.
Yes.
So we are in 2023. So you have to ensure that you are current up to 2023. So everything from up to 2023 has to be at our disposal, if you understand.
Yeah, man.
We have to have your annual return, audited financial statement, and pay a renewal fee of $5,000. And because the regulations were enacted in 2022, you were required to submit additional documents.
Yes.
So the additional documents are administrative and operations management policies and procedures, annual report, and a projection for the following year.
All right. So where do I go, Ms. Cheryl, to find information on all of that so I can stay within the rules and I don't have no frustration when I come across customs a year time?
Our website is up to date. So you can find all this information on our website, dcfs.gov.jm.
But I want to call and talk to a live person. Which number do I call?
So it's 927-4912 and 927-6572. So you can call those numbers and get somebody to talk to.
Very well. All right. So lastly, and quickly, are people complying? Are people accessing the information and putting their houses in order? Are you still having difficulties with people not understanding the system?
We still have we still have issues with people not understanding the system, but in addition to that, George, we give them training and we allow them to come into office where we can have a one-on-one talk with them about their status and how they can improve and become compliant. So once we find out that they are not compliant and they are not coming up or understanding what to do to submit their application,
yes,
we reach out to them by email or letter, and we advise them of their status.
Yes.
And then we also advise them that we can offer them some training. In addition to that, also, we provide sensitization sessions and workshops where they are given all the information about the charitable organization and how they're to function, how they're to ensure that their registration is renewed and everything. So they're not short of information.
They're not left alone.
No.
All right,
They're
excellent.
not left alone.
Cheryl Brown, that's all the time we have. I want to thank you, Mrs. Cheryl Brown. She is the manager, Southern Region, Department of Cooperatives and Friendly Societies. You need to get in tune with their rules if you're a charitable organization so you don't have any frustration at the ports of entry. Thank you, Lady Cheryl.
Thank you, George. It was a pleasure being here.
Yes.
And I did enjoy our little chit-chat.
Excellent. All right, I hope you did too as well, listeners. All the best.
That was Inside Customs, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, Country Above Self.